Good morning, students. Hope you all are good and staying at your home safely. So, student, yesterday I have given you the introduction, highlights, and the characters of the chapter. Today, I will be starting my chapter with the paragraph wise, like the explanation of the chapter with the paragraph wise. Before that, I will give you a quick review of the chapter again. That this is the story of Albert Einstein, who is regarded as a visionary and world citizen. The story tries to show him as a human being, a fairly ordinary person who had his dislikes and likes also, and his problems. Over time, the name Einstein became synonym for genius. His work changed our understanding of space, time, and entire cosmos. Now, I'll go with the chapter. So, the first paragraph is Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm without any indication that he was destined for greatness. On the contrary, his mother thought Albert was a freak. To her, his head seemed much too large. So here students, freak word is given. The meaning of a freak is a word used disapprovingly to talk about a person who is unusual and doesn't behave, look or think like others. We called like होता ना जिसके बारे में हम लोग ढंग से बात नहीं करते, we just ignore that person. So Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in Germany, city of Ulm, and his mother thought he was a freak because of his large head. And usually like no one knows that he will become such a great person in this world. Now the second paragraph. At the age of 2.5, Einstein still wasn't talking. When he finally did learn to speak, he uttered everything twice. So, at the age of 2.5, Einstein was not talking with anyone. Like he was unable to talk, as his mother thought that he was a freak because of his head. Because his head was too large. And when finally he started speaking, he just uttered. मतलब कि he just he speak the words the same words with the two times. Now Einstein did not know what to do with other children, and his playmates called him boring brother boring. So the youngster played by himself much of the time. Now again, what happened after the when he started speaking, he just speaks everything twice. So Einstein did not like to play with other student, with the other children. So that's why his other friends or the playmates called him a brother boring, and a youngster always played by himself much of the time. So he also loved he especially loved mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister Maza, he is said to have said, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" So what happened next? He learned to speak too late. As I told you, he did not play with other children, and he was very fond of mechanical toys. So whenever he see his sister, what what he says that where are her wheels, means he always thought that his little sister is also somewhat a mechanical toy, and he always ask her mother that where are her wheels. Now the third paragraph. A headmaster once told his father that was Einstein choose as a profession wouldn't matter because he will never make a success at anything. So what happened next? In the third paragraph, it tells that his headmaster once called his father and said that when in whichever field if Einstein is gone, he's not going to be in success in that field, because first of all he never speaks, and he always never play with the other children, and also uttered or speak twice the same word in a twice manner. So his master once told his father that if Einstein choose any profession, he will never make a success in that career. Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6. because his mother wanted him to. He later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life. Now, amateur means doing something for personal enjoyment rather than as a profession. So, Einstein mother wanted him to play the violin. So, at the age of 6, he started learning to play the violin. So, after some time, he became an amateur violinist because he maintained his skill throughout that life, because it was not he was not doing for his profession. He was not playing a violin for the profession, but for himself, like for the enjoyment purpose. So he had no interest in playing with other children, as I told you. So his interest has developed in the playing the violin, as his mother also wanted to him to play the violin. Now, fourth paragraph. But Albert Einstein was not bad people. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old, and scored good marks in almost every subject. So Albert Einstein was not at all a bad pupil, means bad person. When he went to high school in Munich when he was 15 months old, and his parents were moved to that Munich place, he went to the high school, and he scored very good marks in almost every subject. Einstein hated the school's regulations and often clashed with his teacher. Regulation means order or discipline to take an extreme. Means the high, like the strictness, the school follow. So he always opposed those strictness and always clashed with his teachers about any matter. So at the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled that there he left the school for good. So stifled means unable to breathe, suffocated. So at the age of 15 years now, Albert was feeling very suffocated in going in that school, because of that high strictness, or the all the regimentation which the school followed. So he left the school at the age of 15 for the betterment of himself. Fifth paragraph. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan and left their son with relatives. After prolonged discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland, in a city which was more liberal than Munich. So in the previous year, when his parents, Albert's parents had moved to the Milan, and he left the son with their relatives. So after a very long discussion, Einstein got his wish, means Einstein got his freedom to continue his studies in German speaking Switzerland, and which is like more liberal, means willing to understand and respect other, means in Germany, he thought that in German speaking Switzerland, the people are very more understanding, and they were very much respectable to each other. So he thought that to take a admission in German, which is more according to him, which is more liberal than Munich. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics, and after finishing school he decided at a university in Zurich. So as you all know that Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and also very much interested in physics. So after finishing his school, he decided to study at the University of Zurich. But science wasn't the only thing that appealed to dashing young man with the walrus mustaches. Science was not only the thing which appeal means which attract him. The means attract the dashing young man with the mustaches on him. So seventh. He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Melva Marek, whom he found to be a clever creature. Now, he has an interest in a girl also, and who was a fellow girl, the girl name is Melva Marek, who is also first wife of Albert Einstein. So he felt a special interest in a Melva Marek, because he found that she was a clever creature, means she was a very clever girl. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. So at that time when they were taking a degree, so at that time only University of Zurich was having was one of the few in Europe, in whole Europe, that they are giving the degree to the women. So that's why that Siberian girl also came to Zurich to get the degree. Einstein saw in her an ally against the Philistines. Ally means a friend or an associate. Philistines, a word used disapproving to talk about people who do not like art or literature. So she was very friendly against she was very good friend of became a good friend of Albert Einstein, and also against the literature or music, those people in his family at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. So she was living with a person who are having a very interest in art and music, but she was Philistines, means she never likes those people. Now the couple fell in love. Letters survive in which they put their affection into words, mixing science and tenderness, wrote Einstein. So they fell in love, and now they started exchanging the letters, and that letters contain a word with the mixing of science and mathematics also. So now what Einstein had wrote: how happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to victorious conclusion. So Einstein wrote a letter to her, and he wrote in that letter he wrote how happy and proud they shall be if they brought their work on relativity to victorious conclusion, means to a end. In 1900, at the age of 21, Albert Einstein was university graduate and unemployed. Now at the age of 21, they both are graduate from the university, but they were unemployed. He worked as a teaching assistant, gave private lesson, and finally secured a job in 1902 as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. So now he became a he got a job as a teaching assistant in Bern as a technical expert in 1902. While he was supposed to be assessing other people's invention, Einstein was actually developing his own ideas in secret. So while he was investigating others people invention, he himself was developing his own ideas in secret. He said to have jokingly called his desk drawer at work the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. So where he was doing his secret invention, means like writing a theories or inventing something, that was his drawer. So he called his drawer as a Bureau of Theoretical Physics. So student, patent, as you all know, that a document which gives the right of an invention to an inventor. So students, till now I had completed this chapter. Tomorrow again I will be explaining you the I will continue the chapter with all of you, and if you have any query you can ask from me, as I will be there in the WhatsApp classes. So if you have any query, students, you can ask from me. Thank you.